I'm Jesse. I'm in Up for Nothing. I play the drums.
Steven, bass, backup singing.
Hey, I'm Justin. Play guitar, sing, Up for Nothing.
Name Up for Nothing came about when I was 13. A friend of mine came over, slept over my house actually. He's one that liked to wake up early in the morning. I was never one to wake up early. He wanted me to wake up so I could entertain him. He's like shaking the bed and shaking me. He's like, dude, get up, get up, get up. And I'm just like, for what? You know, why am I getting up? He's like, for nothing. I was like, great, I'm gonna get up for nothing. And then we both looked at each other and said, that's it, that's the one. As for upcoming shows, we have a show today at the Highline Ballroom on West 16th Street between 9th and 10th Avenue. We'll be opening up for the Bouncing Souls, who is a band I grew up listening to, and actually we all kind of grew up listening to. It's an honor to be included in that show. My musical influences started with Green Day, eventually morphed on to more underground punk stuff. I also, my heart is with like Billy Joel and Norah Jones and stuff like that. My heart is with punk rock. It always was. It always will be.
Well, my influences are, Bouncing Souls. Just a lot of fun, fast punk rock. Well, I've been a fan of Up for Nothing since the beginning. I was there when everything started, and me and Justin have been friends since then. A bunch of lineup changes happened, and eventually I joined the band as a bass player when we were a 4-piece. Then we went down to a 3-piece, then the drummer left, and we added Jesse, and we've had the lineup ever since.
I joined the band back in, I want to say, 2005. I got a drum set and started playing drums. I was playing with Steven, who was playing bass. We had a band called the Chester A. Arthurs, and it was a great band. For Up for Nothing at the time was getting, less interested in playing, I guess, the smaller shows. And like if there was just like a show that, there was going to be no one at and no point of playing, he didn't want to do it. Then Justin started inviting me to those shows, and I was like, well, I can do it if he doesn't want to do it. Even though I wasn't the best drummer, I just wanted to play. So my first show was at Dock Street, 2005. As time went on, I played more shows. When the other drummer finally left, I became the permanent drummer of Up for Nothing.
My favorite place to travel to city-wise outside of New York is probably have to be Gainesville, Florida. A massive amount of good people that live there and friends that we have there. And just the music scene in general is just amazing. And people, whether they know your band or not, they're willing to come listen and have a good time and dance around. I really hate trying to pinpoint the kind of music that we play or put it in a category because it's kind of hard to explain. There's a lot of people out there that would just classify as punk rock. So what kind of punk rock? Is it this? Is it hardcore? Is it pop punk? Is it blah 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 blah? When we give a definitive answer and say, okay, we're pop punk, and then people will hear it and say, oh, that's not pop punk. It's way too hardcore for pop punk. Or dude Kevin Seconds from a band called 7 Seconds described his band and by saying that they were our core. They're not hardcore, they're not softcore, they're not pop punk, they're not punk, they're our core. So that would be my answer for Up for Nothing because it is what we make it, and it's hard to really explain exactly what it is.
Justin, you want me to tune this up?
Whoa, whoa, check. Destruction! Is that the guitar, Mike? up here and explain. I could try to stand up here and explain how much this means to me, but it goes beyond words that we're on this stage right now. So thanks to the Bouncing Souls and Kate and everyone involved. This song's called On the Rise. Stephen Cathcart sings most of it. We good? We good? On the stage. I don't want to see you people over here. Song's called 0 to 60.
You know, are better people. You know, you guys are great, and I've never seen, you know, a band do what you did without being jealous of them. You know what I'm saying? Because you deserve it and you worked for it, and I can't be jealous because it's your moment, it's your time.
I worked hard.
That's cool.
So how was the show?
That was great.
It was very good.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat this camera.
Oh my god.
After party time.